So today I'm going to take a pallet and make a stand for a swamp cooler that I have, so I can put it in my window, so then I don't have to hang the swamp cooler off my house anymore. So what I'm going to do is take a pallet like this that has 4x4s and pull all the skinny front boards off and get the 4x4s and make a stand for them, for a stand for a swamp cooler. The swamp cooler is going to go into this window here, and the stand is going to go obviously under it. So I will have to measure from the window lip there down and get the total measurement, which I did already, and then measure from the bottom of the swamp cooler here down to the very bottom of the swamp cooler. So this part of the swamp cooler will go into the window, and the bottom part here will sit on the stand I'm gonna make. So I will come back to when I have some stuff marked out and get ready to cut stuff. Alright, so I am measuring out some of the boards now. So this is a little bit, the wood's still a little bit wet because it's still pretty early in the morning. So what I did was mark out there at a couple inches, because this right here is where the old boards were. So on some of them, I had a, like here, there's still a nail in there, so I want to try and avoid those, just so in case I'm sawing through the wood or something, I'm not hitting a nail and messing up the saw. The saw that I'm using for this, this is a Japanese pull saw. It cuts on the pull instead of a push like more American saws. I got this just that here, a Home Depot. You can find them at, I think, pretty much any hardware store. So I marked it there, and then I made a little cut so my tape measure will hold, and then I just came down to where I needed at 33 inches, marked it, then I used my square here to put this edge with the lip on this edge and make sure that's flat, and then line it up on the mark like that, and then just draw a line across it. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. So this is one of the boards already cut out, and you can see that saw makes pretty good cuts. So it's a pretty good saw, and it wasn't that much money. So I will come back when all 4 of them are done. Alright, so I got 4 legs cut out for this and 2 cross supports. So what now I'm going to do is, hopefully this comes out well, but I marked it out for halfway on the 4x4, then marked it down the top and then down the side. And then on this side I marked it the width of this 4x4. This part here will be, that's scribbled on, will be cut out as 1 notch. And then on this one, this half is going to be saved. I will cut out a notch here, so when this piece and this piece sit together, they will sit inside of each other, and then we can screw, put screws through this side, and then it should go through this piece here and into this piece, and it will be a nice solid joint that will hold up the swamp cooler. So once I get those cut, I will show you how they all join together. So when I make the cut, I will make 1 cut straight down this line, and then one cut straight across this line, and that piece should pop out. So it should be 2 easy cuts. Okay, so I figured I would show you this. I was trying to cut it, and it's holding it by hand, but it was all moving around. So I'm just using some cinder blocks for my sawhorses because I just decided to be lazy today, but I put it in here, and if I pull back on a little, it gives it a nice sturdy kind of base to cut on. So if you don't have sawhorses or something, this might be a good solution if you're just trying to use stuff that's around the house. Okay, so I got these cuts done. You can see how this top board here is notched out and fits inside the leg. So now we'll be able to join these 2 pieces together solidly, and it'll be a nice solid joint. Alright, so I have the legs and the big supports both cut and screwed together. Then I just cut some extra boards I had lying around to the length I needed, and I'm going to screw those on, and that will be more or less the stand. After that, I'm going to have to put it over here and kind of level it out, make sure it's at the right height with the yard and all that, and then just get level, so when I put the swamp cooler on top of it, I can just put it down and not have to try and level it once it's already on there. Once I get this screwed on and get over here into a position, I will bring back the recording. Alright, so here's the swamp cooler on the stand, and that is pretty much how it's going to be. All I really have to do now is just level it up a little bit, and now the swamp cooler can sit there and not have to hang up the house. That is pretty much how I decided to build this swamp cooler stand.